All right, man. Wanted to hop on here and make another perfect order video. It's been about a week or two since I have discussed perfect order. Now, there was a YouTube video scheduled to be uploaded probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, something along the lines of that. But it's actually been about 2 weeks since I made that original perfect order video. And I wanted to make another one because as of March 2nd, pre order numbers are so abysmal for us that it's kind of insane. And the reason I'm making a video like this is not because I have any product pre-ordered. I do not have a single pre-order for any perfect order product. I know my guy is going to have booster boxes for me at like 139. That's all I know at this point. Like 139 is going to be my price for perfect order, and I'm probably going to get a couple of boxes. That's genuinely going to be it. And that is something that I'll take one of those boxes and I will stash it. And then I will take another one of those boxes. I will actually crack it and put it in my physical location just to sell loose booster packs for people who want the new set. The thing is, it's going to be a tough sell of this product, even at the physical location. Why is that? Because right now at my physical location, the way we do things is we have products that you can't find. So we have Destined Rivals in there. You can't find Destined Rivals in the wild. And if you can, it's on restock day, and that's the only day. You just can't find it out there right now. So we're selling Destined Rivals. I think we have it at 10 a pack because it is the best set that we stock there. And then other stuff like Journey Together is $8 a pack. Stellar Crown is $8 a pack. Paradox Rift is $7.50 a pack. I don't know what those pack prices are on like TCG Player and everything like that, but that's just the pricing we have on that stuff. Perfect Order, I genuinely think we might have to do like $7 a pack because it's going to be so cheap out of the gate. It is just a terrible set. And I really hate to pick on it, but it is genuinely terrible. And the thing is, I see a lot of people online saying, responding to people that are hating on the set, being like, oh no, there's not a $300 chase card. You don't like it. No, the reason there's not a $300 chase card is because none of the art's good. Like that is the reason there's not a chase card, an expensive card, because the art is not good. Like, the best card to come out of this era so far is quite easily the Pikachu, not the weird looking one from Ascended Heroes, and it's one of the more expensive cards in the set. I mean, it is a phenomenal card. This is my chase card. Dude, like I have not wanted a Pokemon card like I've wanted this card in a very long time. This card is absolutely amazing looking. It's like the little spooked, curious Pikachu, dude. It is genuinely one of the best cards that has come out in a very long time. Look at this art, look at this price, and then I don't even think they're not even putting it here. They're not even putting it on the latest English sets for a pre-order. So we have to go to the Japanese cards. I mean, are you going to tell me that Rosa's Encouragement is a better card? If you say this is a better card than that Pikachu, we need to check your hard drive because there's only a couple reasons you would think this card is better than that Pikachu. There is no card like that Pikachu clears any card in here easily, right? So like, and the fact this Meowth is this expensive makes no sense to me, bro. Something I gotta be missing with this. Something I gotta be missing. Like I don't know what these English prices are going to be on some of these cards, and I don't care. I genuinely don't. This will be the set that I will skip. And our pre-order numbers are way down. I have the cheapest pre-order for booster packs of perfect order out of any marketplace right now. Any major marketplace. I don't know about your shady websites and all this stuff, right? I don't know about any of that. If Danny Phantom is selling them for $4 for his rip and ship, hey, that's amazing. Great for Danny and helping the community out. But I'm talking about somebody who's going to ship you a sealed booster pack straight to your door. I have the cheapest pre-order pricing currently on the entire market at $8.89 free tracked shipping. I mean, and it's not selling. It is genuinely not selling. And I'm just like, thank God I stuck with my gut and I did not order any of this set. Booster boxes are different, ladies and gentlemen. Booster boxes are the one thing that are still going to perform, even if it's the worst of all time set. Over time, they're going to perform. And I love how the booster boxes look at my physical location, having just one of each box opened, have the packs available to whoever needs them, and that's that. I love having that. It's amazing. But when it comes to anything else, I haven't pre-ordered a single thing. Not one. Nothing you see here. We are seeing extremely low pricing on the booster boxes already. And there has been a little bit of a rebound, which is shocking. I mean, it's genuinely shocking. We bottomed out at just under 200, and I honestly just I don't really think this pricing is accurate. And hey, I'd love to be dirt wrong. I would love to, wake up when Perfect Order comes out and see that it is, at 300 a box. I would love that for me, because I would have a booster box worth 300 bucks. And if they are 300 a box, I'll be selling mine. I won't be putting it at the physical location. Something along the lines of that. But this chart, man, I'm going to be honest with you. This seems kind of like maybe like somebody does want to build a little position on it, but I'm gonna be honest, this is stupid. I have to be honest with you guys, man. There's not a world I'm paying this for this product. If Obsidian Flames comes out, last or 2 years ago, and it comes out, there's a Zard in it. By the way, the Charizard is gorgeous. I have like 4 of them because they were so fucking cheap. Like, were they $50, $60 for the longest time? I don't even... Dude, they might still be that low. Because Obsidian Flames, the pull rates on SIRs and shit was, way higher. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Dude, yeah, it's only up to... It's $90. Can we see a 6-month? 60? It spiked like crazy during that little boom. Yeah, but... Yeah, you can see the pricing here. $50 for the longest time. This is a gorgeous card in person, man. It is so cool looking. I don't really like the terrestrialized cards that much. This one, though, is different. This is underpriced. I'm going to be honest with you. What did we hit? 120? Dude, I still think that is underpriced. I think it's like a $150 to $200 card. It's a beautiful card, and I'm so happy I have 4 of them. When this set comes out, and it bombed. I mean, it bombed. And can we see a bit? We can't see a longer chart than this. I feel like this card was way cheaper in like the crash. I would love to go back. I wonder if we can check card ladder on it. Dude, I bet we could. And we sort by oldest. Hold on. All right, so right here is when the set first came out. I'm not surprised by this pricing whatsoever. We need to... Oh, wow, it has a ton of sales data in here. We need to go to like 2024 range. And look at it tanking, though. Literally over the course of 2 weeks. Just tanking. I mean, it's going to take us forever. Can I sort by a date range? Can I... Oh, here we go. So let's just do like in the middle of 2024. We'll just do straight in the middle of it. We'll do like May 2024 to like, let's go back here. We'll do to like June, okay? So let's do apply. 46. That one's damaged. Okay, holy shit. 44. $40. Oh my goodness. 41 auction 42. Dude. I mean, this card, bro. There is just no fucking way we had a Charizard SIR. I don't care if it was easier to pull. I don't care, bro. That is insanity. That is pure insanity. Wow. That would have been the card to really invest in. I'm glad I have like 4. But anyway, getting back to the point, we had Obsidian Flames boxes, what were they, like $90? Like, maybe even cheaper, 80s? Like, and we had a Charizard chase. What you're seeing now, don't get me wrong, the Charizard is way better. way better this time around. This is one of the best SIRs that has ever been made, hands down. I don't know if they could top this, but the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty proportional. You know, this is like a $650 card or something. Can we see like an actual? Wow, is it up to 7? Holy shit. Um, you know, let's just say it is 700. When you have a chase card like that, it is going to push, you know, Phantasmal Flames up. I get it. I've actually already sold my booster boxes of Phantasmal Flames. I think that we will see a pretty large reprint coming in the next year of Phantasmal. So with that being said, I decided to sell in the high point and wait until the next dip to see what I can get again for my same 137. You know, if they're going to print the shit out of it, there's no reason not to lock in $300 box prices right now. And, you know, after fees, shipping, all that blah, 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 you're sitting at like 220, but, you know, that's still like $100 profit. Anyway, so when it comes to perfect order, I don't see any situation, any way that this doesn't crash. You know, I've already said this. I've not been more confident. I'm seeing it with my own personal sales data that nobody wants it. Let's check the booster pack pre-orders. 3, 6. We had multiple days of zero booster pack pre-orders on the entire website of TCG. There was a 48-hour period with not a single sale. Not a single bit of FOMO. None. So when you're seeing stuff like that, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I don't think it's fair to look at booster boxes on the pre-order charts because they're going to be sky high. People know this is the investment vehicle. This is the thing you need to build positions in. I still think the price is too high. I genuinely think Perfect Order is a $180 box. So that means you are losing money after MSRP. It is an MSRP product. I just don't see it, man. I don't see it with this set. There's zero appeal to it, other than the fact it's Pokemon cards and you get to open something. There's a lot more cheaper things that you could be buying right now that have a lot more expected value. The video should have just went up today when I'm recording this on the 2nd, but probably, 2 days ago for you about Gundam. We took a look at Steel Requiem cases. Cases of it. Wow, it's gone back up. It bottomed at like 1,070, and it was inverted EV. You could open the product. You could open the entire case. You could buy a whole case, open it, and make money. You know, when you when you have opportunity like this in the market, a product like this makes no sense. Doesn't even make dollars either. I mean, it's I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, there's gonna be people that say I'm just hating on the fucking set. Like, I'm really not, bro. Like, I don't know who's pre-ordering sleeve packs at that price. I mean, that's kind of insane. There's gonna be a cajillion of those. Dude, I just don't know what to say. Truly, like, I'm not even trying to be weird about it. Like, some of these pre-orders, I can't believe people are buying these at this price. All of this shit is going to be available. You know, this is one set that what we do is, like, with 3 packs and other ancillary products that we get in, you know, we break them down for packs. I mean, bro, I'm not going to sell any of this shit on eBay for the first time in, you know, a while. Like, all of this stuff. Okay, let me tell you. Any ETB I get in, any ETB, if I can get it for a good price, physical location. Booster box is the only thing we're going to sell packs out of. I don't have any PC ETBs coming because I have not been doing that restock drop shit anymore. I'm kind of over that. You know, it's a waste of time. You know, I have a $3 thing that pings like Twitters for a Discord. I should probably get rid of that as well. You know, like it's not worth the time and just sitting there like, oh my god, when's the next drop? When's the next drop? Just to make, like, what do these cost? $60, and they're pre-ordering at 250. Like, brother, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. These are gonna go down, probably to like $120. You know, there's no way. There's no way this set keeps up. So I would be ecstatic to get a shitload of booster bundles to be able to have stuff on my shelves for this product. Because just because I don't like it, just because I'm financially illiterate, does not mean there are not people out there that really want to chase that Starmie, that really want to chase that Meowth, that really like this set. Because usually, I am the type of guy that likes the terrible sets. Typically, that's how I am. I thought Crimson Invasion was a fun set. I thought Battle Styles was actually a pretty cool set. You know, I didn't love Paradox Rift. I didn't love Temporal Forces. So some of the recent stuff, I haven't really liked it. But, you know, they're just like in the sports card world, people hate opening day. If you know, you know. It is the cheapest product that existed up until like 2022. I bought the shit out of it. And there's a ton of other people that enjoy it too. It's a cheap rip. It's $4 a pack. It's baseball cards. They're great for ripping with your kid or just ripping for yourself. It doesn't matter. And you can actually pull decent cards out of it, even though it's the cheapest set that literally exists in the baseball world. You can still pull multiple cards that are over $100, and then each and every print run is going to have probably 25 to 50 cards that are over $1,000, even in the worst and cheapest Topps baseball product that ever existed, right? So, you know, when it comes to this, you don't have that. You're paying so much more and getting so much less. You're getting so much less. So I'm excited, man. I really am. I can't wait to have some of these check lanes, blisters, 3-packs, you name it. I am gonna be stocking it, and it's gonna be really nice for the people that want it. And the only downfall to that is if the scalpers realize too quickly. And this will wrap this up. So you're going to have a lot of people go broke with this set. There are going to be a ton of people that lose everything they have earned over the last 3 months, 6 months, or a year, depending on how thin the margin is. They are going to walk into a Walmart. I know there's limits now. Trust me. I know there's limits now. They know how to get around the limits. I'm not going to go into that. I don't do that shit. Around me, it is fucking ridiculous what these guys are doing. They're mainly doing it with the One Piece right now, but it's annoying as fuck. They sit there and they take the entire row. They have somebody they know working the self-checkout. The employees are always in on it. If you ever have a Walmart that is cleared out in the first 2 hours, there's somebody's in on it. That's all I'll tell you. And I've heard, I know things here. You know, I'm pretty tight with everybody. They have someone they know at the self-checkout, and there's 2 different things that can happen. If it's somebody who's like wants to keep their job and they actually care, they will just tell you just do 5 at a time, do as many transactions as you want. I won't say anything. That's the first one. And then there's the second one where they will scan more than 5, get the error message, have an override. The employee will have an override to clear it out of the system, and you can continue scanning. You can literally continue scanning to let you buy it all. So I'm not going to go into it too much. Do not go asking Walmart employees. Most of them are... All right, let me backtrack a little bit. I'm not going to say anything about Walmart employees because I don't want to get anybody fired. But just know it happens, okay? I'm not going to say where it happened. Nothing. I gotta watch what I say because I don't want to affect people's livelihoods, right? But just know that there's going to be people that lose their fucking ass on this. And even if you've been operating on tight margin the entire time, if you walk into a Walmart and you're paying $55 in ETB, bro, those ETBs, like, you might be able to sell them locally for 60. At my physical location, I'll probably be trying to sell them for 70 just because I have to pay a little bit of a fee there. So I would make... if I would walk into a Walmart, find a bunch of ETBs, and let's say I buy 5. Let's actually do this. Let's actually do this math, and then I promise you we'll wrap this up. So let's do this math real quick. So, okay, they're $55 at Walmart. I'm tax exempt. Let's say you're not. So if you're not tax exempt, that instantly bumps it up to like $58 plus or minus a few cents depending on your location. So you're at $58. Dude, if they're selling, let's say you get 65 for them, you're tying up $58 of capital to make $7. $7. Think about that. You understand like how bad that is? Like you're making like what, 15%? Like good profit margin is 30%. And don't get me wrong, 15% it's good, but the amount that you're making, the amount of money you're tying up temporarily does not make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. I'm telling you, and there's too much risk. You know, what's that, $35 profit for you spending 58 times 5, $290. You spend $290 to make $35, and you're incurring all of the risk. You are incurring the risk of getting mugged or getting jumped in a local sale. You're incurring the risk of somebody doing a chargeback or somebody fucking you over goods and services PayPal. You're incurring the risk of getting counterfeit money and then losing it all. You are taking on an incredible amount of risk for $35 selling it locally. Okay, you could sell it online, but you're not going to make anything either because of shipping and everybody else dumping them and all this. So what I'm trying to get at is that if you are a scalper, you are going to lose your ass on this set. You will lose your ass. There is, unless the Chikorita is competitive or this is like a famous art, unless, you know, there has to be an edge somewhere. And if there's not, you won't make any money. You won't. This is the one product every single year in bad sets that you can make money on. Building battle boxes. If the set bombs, these boxes typically will be around the $25 range. At $25, you can make money on these. All right. They come with 4 packs. You know, $25. It's still expensive. I think they're supposed to be $20. But even with a bad set, they're going to be good because people want to play the game. So you're in at $6.25 a pack. Okay, follow me. Your cost basis per pack is still low. But, hear me out. You get a stamped promo. So there's 2 things you do. You can sell these. Usually get about $35 for these. That's typically how much you get for these. Even in bad sets, people want to play the game. This is a great entry point. You can get $35 for these. Or you can take the packs out, try and sell the loose packs, but you're going to have to get like $7.50. That's local price, not online. If you're paying $6.25, you have to sell the packs for $9 online. Swear to you. That's how much you have to sell them for if you want to make any money. So, you know, there are certain products that do have an edge, and it's not many. All I'm going to say is be really careful, man. Just be really fucking careful on this set because there's people that are going to lose their ass, and it's going to be beautiful. It is going to be great. Whatever set comes, Chaos Rising, dude, that will be a set. Chaos Rising will rebound this market. We are going to have a beautiful window of... All right, and I promise you we'll end it here. This set's going to bomb so hard that stores are going to have to liquidate other products. They're going to have to sell Mega. They're going to have to sell Phantasmal. They're going to have to sell Ascended. They might even have to sell Destined Rivals just to pay their overhead. When Perfect Order comes out, I want you to watch the booster box price of Destined Rivals very closely. Because I think we will see... It's already starting to go down. That's insane. I think we'll see this probably come back to 400 when Perfect Order comes out. That's just my guess. I think the set's going to be so bad that stores are going to get burned so hard on it that they're going to need to sell other Pokemon just to recoup their losses. So that's all I have for you. Perfect Order pre-orders are in the toilet. They are down tremendously, and it's going to be beautiful, man. We're finally about to go back. We are finally about to go back. And last statement. It will be interesting to see if Rudy offers this product guess we shouldn't be on Destiny Rivals. If he offers perfect order by the case, we'll see. Appreciate ya, and man, I'll talk to you soon.